Stop wasting your time. Even if your mother wakes up, so what?
You're lying. My mom promised to spend my 10th birthday with me. She'll definitely come.
President Lin, it's been 3 years. You're finally awake? This is wonderful. Today is also Miss Yvonne's 10th birthday. It must be a blessing from above. That your family is finally reuniting.
Sherry. I had a nightmare. I dreamed Yvonne was being bullied. Quickly, show me what's happening at home. Hurry!
Back home right now. They should be preparing Miss Yvonne's 10th birthday banquet. Take a look.
These are the custom birthday gifts I ordered for Yvonne. Where is Yvonne?
This is my mom, the chairman of the Lin Group.
Welcome to my daughter Fifi's birthday banquet. Fifi's friends are friends of the Lin Group. I hope you'll all support Fifi in the future.
Great! President Lin is truly a remarkable woman.
We hope President Lin can mentor us more in the future. Who is she? How did she become the chairman of the Lin Group? And how could this Fifi be the Lin family heiress? Where is Yvonne now? Sherry, I want all home surveillance footage from the last 3 years.
What's wrong, honey?
I'm still worried if Vivian will wake up.
The crash was so severe, it's been 3 years. As for her, she'll just stay a vegetable for good.
But I've been feeling so uneasy lately.
Don't be afraid. Everyone thinks you're the chairman of the Lin Group. Now, even if Vivian wakes up, it won't change anything.
That's true. The Lin Group today. It's all our call now. Team, we grew up together as childhood sweethearts. If not for your forced marriage, we would have been together openly. I should thank that woman for handing over the business she built.
Who is this little girl? How could she be the Lin family heiress? Where is Yvonne? Sherry.
President Lin,
Process my discharge papers immediately. I'm going home right now. Did you look into the surveillance?
President Lin, your home surveillance wasn't an accident. It was sabotaged. Technicians are currently restoring it.
Who's that woman claiming to be Chairman Lin?
Her name is Quinn. She's Quinn, Aunt Lewis's daughter and Tim's secretary, also Fei Lin's mother.
A maid dares to steal my identity? Wait. Why is her daughter also named Lin and living in my home?
Because Fei Lin stays in the Lin family as a companion, she's at the same school as Miss Yvonne.
A companion? She's just using the name to exploit the Lin family. Tim must have known about this, right?
President Lin, Boss Zane was definitely involved in this. And after you fell into a coma, Boss Zane used your recovery to send your parents away to an old house in the suburbs, cut off from everything, with only an old maid to care for them. President Lin, while you were unconscious, Quinn tried to replace you. Because you were too low-key before, many new employees had never seen you, which let them take advantage.
Tim, you swore back then to protect me for life, to protect Yvonne, and the Lin family. I never imagined that, as soon as I was out, you'd let outsiders run wild in the Lin family. Yvonne, have you been okay these 3 years?
President Lin, we're here.
Go park the car first. I'll wait for you in the office.
Boss Zane, I'll be going now.
Miss, you look unfamiliar. Are you here to discuss a partnership? Shall we go in together? Honey, why are you back? Are you fully recovered?
Why? I'm healthy and back. Are you not happy?
Of course I am. But why didn't you tell me in advance? I would have picked you up personally. Honey, for these 3 years, I've prayed for you every second. You're finally back.
Is that so? Since I'm awake? You don't have to pray anymore.
Honey, since I took over the company these 3 years, I finally realized how hard it was for you. Managing such a big group and all its affairs. Honey, look. I've been working so hard that I've got several gray hairs.
Thanks for your hard work. Since I'm awake now, I won't trouble you anymore. I'll manage the company myself. On you. Why is there a scent of women's perfume?
I just went out for a business meeting. The assistant's perfume must have been too strong. It rubbed off on me.
Then I misunderstood you. But Tim, can you explain something to me? Why did the birthday gift I gave my daughter show up on someone else?
Well,
Don't tell me my daughter's custom gift has a duplicate.
honey, are you talking about this? In our house. It's Aunt Louis's granddaughter. Since I usually stay at the office, Aunt Louis brought her granddaughter over to keep Yvonne company. The two girls are close, so it's normal to share.
Sharing? By sharing, do you mean everything ends up on someone else?
Vivian, are you blaming me? Since you fell into a coma Everything was on my shoulders. Do you know how much I've sacrificed for our child?
Fine. Starting today. I'll take care of Yvonne myself.
Shareholders meeting. Wait.
Tim, I was looking for you. I've got my eye on a jewelry set.
Quinn, move out for a while. And don't call my private number. If something comes up, I'll contact you.
What do you mean, Tim? Weren't we fine yesterday? Now you're cutting me off? Are you dumping me to keep the Lynn's assets?
Calm down. It's Vivian. Vivian woke up. I saw her at the office today. I saw her with my own eyes.
How could Vivian wake up? She's been out for 3 years. Why wake up now? If she finds out what I've done, she'll never let me off.
Don't worry. We've planned for 3 years for this day. So what if she's awake? We hold all the core business in our hands. Proceed as planned. She can't change a thing.
Funny.
Mommy,
Funny. Mommy is back.
I'm so glad you're back, Mommy.
Come here. What's wrong? Come here. Mommy's hug. What is it? This. Funny. Why are there so many bruises on your hand?
Mommy, I just fell down myself.
Even. Go to your room. I have things to talk to Mommy about.
We have nothing to talk about.
Auntie Lewis, look at the time. Take her upstairs to bed right now.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Funny.
It seems Yvonne turning out like this has everything to do with Aunt Lewis. Aunt Lewis, you can leave now. This is a family matter. I don't need outsiders involved.
You!
Vivian, Aunt Lewis is our elder, after all. It's not right to talk like that. Aunt Lewis, take her upstairs.
Let's go!
Funny. Did you finish your homework? I don't want to get a lecture at school tomorrow.
School, right? Perfect. I'll go with Vani tomorrow. Funny. How about Mommy goes to school with you tomorrow?
Really? Mommy.
Vivian, you've just recovered. You should stay home and rest tomorrow. I should still be the one to go with her.
I'm perfectly healthy. And I said I'm handling everything for Yvonne from now on.
There are lots of school activities tomorrow. And since our Vani enrolled, you haven't visited the school once. Her classmates, the teachers, none of the parents even know you. It's not appropriate for you to go.
It's fine. I'll get to know them over time.
Madam, ask for Vonnie's opinion.
Funny. Tell Mom, who do you want to go to school with tomorrow?
Funny. Just tell Mom. Do you want Mom or Dad to go with you?
Mommy. I still want Dad to take me tomorrow.
That's my girl, Vani. Quick, go upstairs to bed.
I'm sleeping with my daughter tonight.
Oh, okay. Funny. Mom just got out of the hospital. She hasn't fully recovered yet. Don't talk too much. Let Mom rest early. Okay?
Let's go.
Daddy! Daddy! Where did Mommy go? Why isn't she back yet? Daddy!
What did he just delete? And that Mommy she mentioned. What's that all about?
Honey, didn't I tell you this morning? That's Faye. Her father passed away early, and she goes to the same school as Yvonne, so I took her in as my goddaughter.
Faye, Madam is very tired today. Grandma will take you back to your room first.
Is that so? How unexpected. You have no time to care about Yvonne, but plenty of time to find a goddaughter.
Vivian, how can you say that?
Yvonne, want Mom to tell you a story?
Yeah, I do.
Let's go. Let's head back to the room.
Hey.
Mommy. Mommy. That's not where I sleep. It's here.
My daughter's room. When did it become worse than the servants' quarters? Yvonne, who's staying in your old room now? Don't be afraid, Yvonne. Mommy is back now. Don't worry. As long as I'm here, no one can take anything from you.
Who let you in? Get out!
What did you say?
My mom prepared this room for me. What right do you outsiders have to be in here?
Your mom? Who's your mother? This house. Every single thing in this room. all belongs to Yvonne Lin.
My mom is the president of the Lins. Everything here is mine. It doesn't belong to a fake like her.
Oh dear. Faye, don't talk nonsense. Madam, don't take it personally. She's just a child. Faye has had a habit of talking in her sleep since she was little. She's just sleepwalking.
Aunt Louis, I just want to know why my daughter Yvonne Lin's room was given to someone else.
It's like this. Madam, these two children usually get along so well. And Vonnie is so kind. She suggested to Faye that they switch rooms for a few days, right? Vonnie?
Mom. Yes. I offered to switch rooms with Faye.
Aunt Louis, take her away. Also, have this room cleaned out tomorrow. Everything that doesn't belong to my daughter must be moved out.
Yes, of course. I'll make sure it's cleaned out tomorrow.
Yvonne, don't worry. Mommy won't let you be mistreated ever again. Hello?
President Lin, your home surveillance footage has been restored.
Send it to me now.
It's already sent to your phone.
This is my mom, the president of Lin Group.
Welcome everyone to my daughter Faye Lin's 10th birthday banquet. Please don't be formal, just enjoy yourselves.
Sure. Okay.
What are you doing? My mom is the real president of Lin Group. You can't treat me like this.
Hey, make her be quiet.
Don't you see what day it is today? You little brat.
Why should I apologize?
Shut up. President Lin, we were kind enough to let you stay at the Lin house as a study companion. Stayed so long you actually think you're the eldest Miss Lin. If you dare to keep faking it, watch out. I'll deal with you.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Why is someone like this still here? Get out now.
Out.
They're the frauds.
Shut up.
I heard from the nanny. Today is your birthday too.
You, what are you doing?
For the sake of your years of companionship, I'll give you a piece of cake too. Oops, I dropped it. But we can't let cake go to waste.
This is a gift from Miss Lin. How dare you glare at Miss Lin? Yvonne Lin, you should be grateful to Miss Lin. You hear me?
Not eating? Then you guys help her.
Eat it.
Yvonne, don't worry. Mommy will definitely get justice for you.
Vivian, I'll take the kids to school. You rest well at home, okay?
I know.
Let's go then.
The plan. Let's begin.
Old lady, didn't you see us? Can't you watch where you're going?
Help! Someone got hit.
If anything happens to my mom, I'm not letting you off.
I recorded the whole thing. You're not leaving until this is settled.
Fine. I'll stay and wait for the traffic police. I'll pay every cent I'm supposed to. But I have a child in the car. Let me call my wife and have her take the child to school first. Is that okay?
Fine.
Beefy.
President Lin, it's all done. It's time for you to act.
Congratulations, Faye. Lastly, the Outstanding Parent Award. I think we all know who it is. Next, let's welcome the chairman of Lin Group, President Lin, to the stage as the group's leader. Despite being extremely busy, she raised Faye to be so outstanding. It's truly admirable. Now, let's welcome President Lin to the stage to share her parenting tips.
It's just what I should do. I hope Faye continues to get along with everyone.
You're too modest, President Lin. Everyone knows you not only raise your child well, but also have great vision. The school's infrastructure and the nearby Hope primaries were all sponsored by President Lin.
President Lin is a role model, a successful, independent woman, and her child is so excellent.
For such a big ceremony, some parents didn't even show up. How ridiculous.
Maybe they don't even have parents.
I have a mom. My mom is a CEO. She's even more powerful than her.
So young, yet so petty. Child, if you didn't win this time, just try harder next time. You're full of lies. In the end, the one embarrassed will only be you.
I'm not lying. My mom is the president.
Yvonne Lin, are you crazy? 'Cause you're jealous of me? You'd even make up your own mother's identity?
You're the one lying. My mom is back. She definitely will.
Enough! Your mother is just a maid's daughter. Where do you get the nerve to talk like that here?
Is that so? Who exactly is the maid's daughter? I'm curious too. Who is the maid's daughter? Miss Quinn. Care to tell everyone?
What did she call President Lin?
Quinn. Who is Quinn?
Don't worry. Everyone thinks you're the chairman of Lin Group now. Even if Vivian wakes up, it won't matter.
This is a classroom. Outsiders, get out now. Or I'll have security throw you out.
Mommy.
Yvonne, Mommy's here. How are you? I didn't miss your ceremony, did I?
Mommy. It seems
You're the secretary. Tim hired.
I don't know what crazy things you're saying, but I heard you were overseas, working as a janitor, picking through trash, wearing high-end fakes just to pretend you're wealthy. I knew it. Your daughter is, just like you, totally fake.
No wonder Yvonne Lin is always so timid at school, looking so poor. Turns out her mom was a scavenger abroad.
She actually looks quite elegant. Can't believe she's just a janitor. Crashing the ceremony in knockoffs. How shameless.
Get out now.
Out, leave, get out, get out now.
Vivian, you think you can take everything back? We spent so much these 3 years supporting so many people. Everything is already in our hands. Right now, you're just a clown.
Get out.
Did you hear? Everyone wants you to leave.
Today is my award award ceremony. You're not welcome here.
Yvonne,
Get out.
Yvonne, what are you waiting for? Protect the young lady.
What? Bringing thugs here to run wild? You'd even hit a child?
Quinn, I gave you a chance. You chose this dead end yourself.
A maid's daughter raised on the Lin family scraps? How dare you speak to me like that? Really think you're the master of the Lin family?
President Lin, there's no need to waste time with her. The more you argue, the more important she feels.
Well said. President Lin is being kind, but I'm not. One call to the principal. And whether your daughter can study here will be hard to say.
The principal? Fine, go ahead and call him.
I don't want things to get ugly. After all, Aunt Louis worked for us for 20 years and saw me grow up. How about this? Leave now. And I won't hold this against you.
President Lin, don't go soft on her. She only respects power.
Right. President Lin, spare her today, and she'll harass the company tomorrow.
Don't worry, President Lin. I'll call the principal. Let Principal Walsh deal with this woman.
Principal Walsh? I recall the principal is Blair Shaw. Since when did it become Principal Walsh?
What? I thought you knew the principal. How can you not even know his name?
I thought you'd last longer than that. Exposed so soon.
Come to the classroom immediately. Someone's posing as President Lin from Lin Group and trying to hit a child. Principal Walsh is here. Let's see you keep acting now.
Mommy, let's just leave.
It's okay, Mommy's here.
Who dares cause trouble at school?
Principal Walsh, long time no see.
You're early. I should have met you at the gate.
I'm here as a mother today.
I heard someone's causing trouble. Impersonating you, President Lin. Who has such nerve?
Principal Walsh, it's her. What a fake, daring to question President Lin.
Who are you? How dare you impersonate President Lin?
I'd like to ask, how can you be sure that she's real and insist that I'm a fraud?
What a joke. I've worked with President Lin so many times. How could I not know her?
We've known her since the first parent-teacher meeting. Who do you think you are?
Exactly. Look at how pathetic you look. Trying to be President Lin? Are you even worthy?
She must be out of her mind. Daring to question what everyone knows.
You're the principal at Resine. Do you recognize her then?
Of course I do. Chairman Shaw is the head of our board. This is her former business card.
So she got promoted. In that case, this will be easy.
Even the card is expired. Is anything about you real?
Right.
Yvonne, don't be afraid. Mommy's here. No one will bully you today.
Really, Mommy?
Then let Chairman Shaw tell everyone who the real fraud is. Hello, the number you dialed is currently unavailable. Why isn't anyone answering now? The call didn't go through. As principal, you should be able to reach her.
Chairman Shaw is away and might be on a flight back.
Oh. Acting up. Only because the chairman isn't here, showing off.
I thought she was actually capable. Turns out, she's just making a scene at the right time.
Hey! Stop embarrassing yourself. You...
Then please, give this card to Chairman Shaw. Tell her Vivian is back. Yvonne, don't worry. Mom will make them apologize in person.
Without showing some principal's authority, she'll think she can run wild here.
Principal Walsh. Chairman Shaw is back and waiting in the lounge.
Got it. I'll be right down. You continue.
Okay.
Chairman Shaw, you're finally back. There was a small incident earlier, but I've already handled it properly.
An incident? What happened?
Someone was bold enough to face President Lin of Lin Group and impersonate her. She even used your old voided card, claiming to be the real President Lin. Isn't that ridiculous?
Let me see the card. People are so bold these days, daring to impersonate President Lin. The person who gave you this, where is she now?
She just left. Chairman Shaw, if you want to pursue this, I'll have security catch her.
Someone needs to be caught. But it's the so-called President Lin you mentioned. Do you know, this series of cards has unique serial numbers. This one is number 001. The first one, I personally gave it to President Lin. In all of Cloud City, there is only this one.
How is that possible? I've worked with President Lin for 3 years.
I don't know what happened to the Lin Group lately, but the one you called President Lin is a fake. Sean Walsh, I recall you wanted to join the board. Now think about how to apologize to President Lin.
Chairman Shaw.
What about this? And this?
What?
Madden. Miss, have some fruit.
Aunt Louis, how many years have you been with our family?
Madam, why do you ask all of a sudden?
Just making small talk. Coma.
Well, it's been over 20 years. I was younger than you are now when I started. Look at me now. My hair has all turned white. I'm getting old.
You've really worked hard all these years, Aunt Louis. I'll give you a full year's extra salary. You don't need to stay and serve us anymore. You can take your daughter and granddaughter, go back and enjoy family life.
No, madam. How can that be? You just recovered and need someone to care for you. If I leave, Sir won't have any time to look after you and the young lady. Funny. Call me. Funny. Tell me, do you want Grandma Louis to leave?
Mommy. Grandma Louis is nice to me. Can you please not let her leave?
Yvonne, it seems you suffered a lot while I was away. I didn't think this through. Aunt Louis, go back to your work for now. Quick, eat some fruit. Sherry, go check something for me. What did Aunt Louis do to Vonnie these past 3 years? Don't miss a single detail. Funny. Mommy will never leave you again. Do you want to go out and play? Let's go.
Really? That's great.
Vivian must have found out something.
So what if she did? We've spent 3 years planting people and moving assets. The Lins have been drained dry by us. Vivian is just a puppet holding an empty shell now. Nothing to fear.
Are you crazy? If Vivian suddenly returns and finds out,
Then just let her see. Who's in charge now? Come here.
when our plan is done, we'll deal with Vivian and that little burden. Kick her out.
Fine. Quiet. Hello? Honey.
What's up?
Nothing. I was just asking when you and Yvonne will be back. So I can have Aunt Louis prepare dinner.
No need. Yvonne and I already ate. Find out where Quinn is now.
President Lin, she entered the Lin family home 10 minutes after you left.
Get me the surveillance footage now.
They seem to have tampered with the cameras since you returned. Plus, the cameras don't cover the bedroom.
Yvonne, is it good?
It's good.
Finished? Let's head home.
Going home. Daddy, why is your neck so red?
My neck? I was watering plants on the balcony. Must be a mosquito bite.
I've never seen you do chores before.
He's just so happy you're awake. Cleaning up to make you more comfortable.
Oh, really? Honey, thanks for the hard work. What's wrong with this chandelier? It'll be so inconvenient if it breaks completely.
Probably just a loose connection. I'll call property management to check.
The dessert shop has new strawberry cakes. I want one.
Aunt Louis, sorry to trouble you. Could you buy one for Yvonne?
Sure, I'll go now.
Sir, this chandelier flickered several times. Please check what's wrong. Check the other rooms while you're at it.
Honey, it's just a small thing. I'll handle it with the repairman. Go get some rest with Vonnie.
Darling, why didn't you reply to my message? I've been waiting at the hotel for ages.
Did you have fun at the amusement park today? Mom will take you again next time, okay?
Hello? President Walters, I didn't check my phone. Okay, I see. Honey, just a business associate. He said he got some good wine and insisted I come taste it. Look.
Got it. Drive safe. Quinn, Tim, since you love acting so much, I'll play along with you.
Didn't I tell you? Don't come looking for me for no reason. If she catches us again...
What are you afraid of? Didn't you say you're in control of the surveillance?
We still need to be careful. Vivian's been looking at me differently lately. I suspect she might have found something.
So what should we do?
It's fine. She just woke up. probably doesn't have any hard evidence. But we need to move first. Those small shareholders of Lin Group, we must win them over in the next few days.
But those shareholders made their fortune with Vivian. They have deep ties.
How much are ties worth? Chairman Walter's company is nearly bankrupt and needs money. President Lewis's overseas accounts are frozen and he needs cash. And Old Cheney, his factory, is about to stop due to lack of funds. Invite them to dinner these next 2 days. Offer a buyout price 20% above market value. They'll be desperate to shove their shares into our hands. Once our shares exceed Vivian's, how can she fight us?
Start with those small shareholders.
I knew it. Those two are definitely up to something. Sherry,
President Lin, give the word.
proceed with the plan. Do it. Give them no chance at all.
Yes, President Lin.
Everything that belongs to me, I'll take back with my own hands. This play, it's my turn to direct it.
Chairman Walters, as we agreed, a 20% premium. Sign this contract today, and this card is yours.
No need.
About your funding gap,
Regarding the funds, we've already solved it. Don't you two worry about it. If there's nothing else, I'll be going.
President Walters, what do you mean by this? Hey,
stubborn old fool.
how dare she? She was just begging us for help 2 days ago.
Forget it. Honey, let's not waste time. On to the next one.
Let's go. President Lewis, if you sign the contract, your Swiss account.
The account is already unfrozen. No need to worry about it. I have things to do. Excuse me.
You. Are these people crazy? They were all bowing and begging us to take shares days ago. Now, they're all changing their minds. Damn them all.
Something's wrong. Definitely wrong. One person backing out might be a coincidence, but so many shareholders betraying us at once? Someone must be behind this.
You mean Vivian?
Who else would be capable of this? To make these old foxes switch sides together?
Fine. It really is Vivian. Vivian said she'd give Vonnie a gift for her 10th birthday. A gift to protect her for life. So the gift was the shares. Now that we've lost these shares, we really can't keep her down.
Honey, you're usually smart. Why are you so slow now?
What?
Vivian's been gone all these years. You're the one who raised Yvonne Lin. If you just sweet talk her, the shares will be ours.
Your little brain is quite sharp at critical moments. What a pity. This will be hard on you. Vivian is watching us like a hawk now. Only if she thinks that we've broken up can we lower her guard.
I understand.
Babe, Vivian doesn't know we have 31% of the shares. Add Fanny's 20%.
And the Lins will be all ours.
Well, you know how I've treated Vani over the years. Do you think she'll give me the shares?
No. Isn't Yvonne Lin your daughter too?
Well, but for these 3 years, I've only had eyes for Faye. I haven't even given Vani a proper gift. The way she looked at me the other day was like looking at a stranger.
She's just a little girl. She's easy to win over. Just spend more time with her. Buy her favorite princess dresses. Treat her to some cake. She'll be wrapped around your finger. Then she'll do whatever you want.
You're right. I raised Vani myself. I can definitely win her back.
Remember, make it look real. Don't let Vivian see through it.
Don't worry. When it comes to acting, I'm better than you.
Where's Yvonne?
Don't worry, President Lin. Maybe a classmate asked her out to play. You could give her a call and ask first.
Okay. Yvonne, where are you? Mommy is here to pick you up.
Mommy, I'm picking out a piano with Daddy.
A piano?
Honey, didn't our daughter always want to learn the piano? I used to think she was too young, that it would affect her studies, but her grades have always been great. It's time to grant her wish.
Fine. Come home early.
Bye, Mommy.
Sherry, did Tim ever take Yvonne shopping before?
Never.
I'd like to see what he's really up to.
Regardless, it's good if he wants to treat her well.
Let's go.
This piano is so pretty. I want to play too.
This is the piano I bought for Vani. Who said you could touch it? How disrespectful. Don't you have any manners?
Daddy, but you used to give me everything first. Why?
How many times do I have to tell you? Call me uncle from now on. Vani is my only daughter.
But Daddy...
Call me that again and I'll kick you out right now.
Daddy, put the piano here. Actually, when she wants to play, she can.
So thoughtful. Go ahead, play. Honey, why are you back? This is the new piano I bought for Vani.
Phony, go upstairs and do your homework. At dinner time, I'll call you.
Okay, Mom.
By the way, I didn't just buy a gift for Vani. I also have a surprise for you.
Why the sudden gift for me?
What are you saying? Why would I need a reason to buy my wife a gift?
You're suddenly so attentive to me and our daughter. It's not like your usual style.
I just thought I'd show some care.
Look at the packaging. The gift inside must be custom made. Why the sudden care for me and our daughter?
Honey, the 3 years you were hospitalized, every little thing at the company was on me. I've been working day and night. Inevitably, I neglected the home a bit. But it's fine now. You're finally awake. I can finally relax. From now on, my focus will definitely be on you and our daughter to properly make up for everything I missed before?
Do you really think so?
Of course, you're my wife. Bonnie is our own daughter. Would I lie to you?
Then what's going on with you and Quinn?
At the end of the day, it was for our family and the company. You suddenly fell into a coma, then the company was leaderless. Those competitors out there, every single one of them, wanted to swallow up the Lins. I was just so busy and stretched so thin, I had no other choice. I just had Quinn come over for some chores. Honey, don't worry. There's absolutely nothing between us.
For the sake of the company. Then what about the parent-teacher meeting? Humiliating Vonnie in front of everyone like that.
Honey, I only heard about that later. If it weren't for Aunt Lewis working here so long and constantly begging for her, I wouldn't have let her off. Honey, right, look, I've blocked and deleted her. Trust me, I'll cut ties with her completely.
He's carried the burden of the company and child alone for years. It hasn't been easy for him. As long as he still cares about this family and our daughter, perhaps I should give him a chance to change.
President Lin. President Lin is back. Dinner is ready. You can eat now.
Fonny, come down and eat.
Vonnie, sit down and eat. All you think about is food. You have no manners at all. Finished your homework?
Not yet.
Go to your room and finish it. Remember this, eat only after the masters are finished. If you're this rude again, I'll teach you a lesson. Go to your room.
Bonnie is so diligent. Look, Dad bought this for you. Your favorite strawberry cake?
Thanks, Dad.
Fonny. Since Mom got back, has she secretly given you anything?
Yes, but I don't know what it is.
Fonny. Then, did Mom ever ask you to sign your name? Like signing documents?
She didn't say what they were. Mom brought a lawyer over a few days ago and had me sign a lot of papers.
Fonny, take a look. Are these the words?
That's the one. Mommy said it's my lucky charm.
Fonny, so can you take this thing and show it to Daddy? Great. Finally found it.
Daddy, what's wrong? Why are you so happy?
It's nothing, Vonnie. This treasure is a gift from Mommy. Of course it's important. Don't worry about grown-up stuff. Finish eating and do your homework. By the way, this is your special treasure. Never tell anyone else. Quinn, I found the stock transfer agreement.
That's great. Follow the plan. We must take control and make it ours.
Don't worry. As long as we have Fonny, Vivian can't stop us. Fonny, Coma, come here. Fonny, Coma, Sign your name here for Daddy.
What am I signing?
Funny. Haven't you always wanted piano lessons? Daddy signed you up for a class. Just sign right here.
But, Daddy, Mommy said to read before signing.
Funny. These are just complicated terms. Only adults can understand them. You wouldn't understand. Once we sign this, Daddy will take you to the amusement park, okay?
Tim. What are you having Vonnie sign?
Just a registration form for piano class. Why are you home so early today? No overtime?
Piano class?
Yes. It's a really great training program. Spots are limited. I was lucky to get a spot.
Right. Yes, Sir. I put a lot of effort into finding it. Spots are limited. We can't let the kid fall behind.
Funny. Sign it quickly, so I can tell the teacher. What are you doing? Sign it. Just sign it. Go do your homework now. I'll hold on to the form for now. I'll update the teacher tomorrow. Meeting a client tonight, won't be back for dinner. I'm off.
Where's the contract?
Right here.
Great. At the Lin family banquet next week, in front of all the shareholders and executives, I'll take everything from Vivian.
When that time comes, the company she founded herself will fall completely into our hands. Ha ha ha.
Tim. I gave you a chance, but you still let me down. Sherry, are the stock issues settled?
It's all done as you ordered.
Good. Keep watching, Quinn. Report any movement. To me, immediately.
They're so noisy, playing that stupid piano all day. It's driving me crazy.
Why did you tear my sheet music? The teacher just gave it to me.
Who told you to get in the way here?
Dad, make her apologize to me.
Get away from me. Bothering me with such trivial things. So annoying.
But...
I'm sick of looking at you. Can't you see I'm busy?
Didn't you say? You would always care for me?
Do I need you to teach me how to behave?
Tim. What are you doing? Why are you hitting the child?
She's just being noisy. What's wrong with some discipline? Don't make a scene.
She's the one who tore the music and hit someone. You don't blame her but point fingers at others?
Funny was wrong too. Tell her to be more yielding. What happened to Faye?
Why should my daughter yield to someone else's? She must apologize today.
I won't apologize to a servant.
This is the Lin family. It's not an outsider's place to act out. Now, get out.
Oh, please. President Lin Fei is just a child. She's just a child speaking her mind. Why are you taking it seriously with a child?
Exactly, Vivian. The child is still small. She speaks without thinking. Don't take it to heart.
Tim, for the sake of being Vonnie's father, I tried to save your dignity. I didn't think you'd dare let another girl bully Vonnie. Fine. Let's get a divorce. Sign the papers.
So, what if we divorce? I've had enough of your arrogant attitude. Vivian, you're insane! I've worked like a dog for this family and the company all these years. You want me to leave with nothing? You want me gone? In your dreams?
Tim, when you were doing those dirty things behind my back, did you think I wouldn't know?
Oh, President Lin, arguments between couples shouldn't last. We can talk this through. If things really get ugly, it won't look good for anyone. Vonnie will be the one suffering too. This isn't good for anyone. Don't you agree?
And you too. Get out of the Lin family home. I considered our past and wanted to save your dignity. But that doesn't mean you can let your granddaughter run wild here. You've forgotten who the master is. I'll give you 1 hour. Get out of my sight right now. Here's 300,000. It's enough for the rest of your life. Don't push your luck.
Sanshawan, you want to get rid of me with just 300,000? No way. I've served the Lin family since your father was young. I've done everything for this family. I've worked like a dog all these years. I know every brick and blade of grass here better than you. Trying to cast me aside now? Where is your conscience?
I'm not leaving. This is my home. My dad said once he takes over the company, this house and everything in it will be mine. You are the ones who should leave.
Vivian, don't think. I don't know what you're planning. Trying to use divorce to manipulate me. No way. This house was bought after we married. What right do you have to make me leave? Aunt Lewis, she served 3 generations of the Lin family. She deserves credit for all her hard work. You fire her just like that? Did you ask for my opinion?
Vivian, my life's hard work was all given to the Lin family. When I was young, I served the elderly. Now I'm old, I help with the kids. And now, my arms and legs are old. I'm useless and unwanted now. You're really trying to push an old woman to her death. Today, unless you carry my corpse out. Otherwise, I'm staying here until I die.
Oh, please. Vivian, look at this. Look what you've done to Aunt Lewis. Aunt Lewis watched our Vonnie grow up. She's closer than a real grandmother. You're heartlessly trying to drive her away. Isn't this like stabbing the child in the heart?
You people don't deserve to mention Yvonne.
I'm talking to you. All you do is eat. Hurry up and clear the plates. You're 10 and can't do a thing. Go! How are you wiping that? Wipe it clean.
Aunt Lewis, I want some fruit.
Want fruit? Go wash the fruit. Bring it here quickly. President Lin, it's a misunderstanding. This is all a misunderstanding. I just wanted to teach the child to work hard and help others.
Right, Vivian. Aunt Lewis didn't mean any harm. She's just getting old. Her way of teaching is a bit dated, but her heart is in the right place.
That's not true, Mom. She always hits me when you're not around. And won't let me eat the Lin family's food. And called me extra.
You little brat. How dare you slander me? I'll tear you apart.
What? You dare use force in front of me?
Vivian, stop acting like you're the victim. Who kept the company stable while you were in a coma? Now that you're awake, you want to burn the bridge and kick me out? You've calculated this quite well.
Tim, while you were on top of another woman, didn't you see this photo on the wall? You're truly pathetic.
Vivian, you actually used a hidden camera to film me?
If you didn't want anyone to know, you shouldn't have done it. You're the vile ones. Don't blame others.
Fine, Vivian. I've finally seen through you today. You're just heartless. A venomous woman who plays dirty.
You bad woman. Don't yell at my mommy and daddy.
Vivian, who do you think you are? Hitting an old person wasn't enough. Now you want to hit a child?
Mommy, she hit Grandma and called Daddy a bad man. She wants to kick us all out and take our house.
That's not true. They started it. Mommy was protecting me.
Quinn, your daughter is just like you. Full of lies.
Say that again if you dare.
The surveillance is right there. Who actually hit first? Who is making a scene and slandering? Do you want me to pull up the footage for you now? Perfect. Your whole scumbag family is all here today. Saves me the trouble of hunting you down to settle old scores.
Vivian. We were husband and wife once. Do you have to be so ruthless? If this gets out, you want the Lin family to be a laughing stock, don't you?
I'm the one making it look bad? Tim, when you were doing those filthy things, why didn't you think about today? Why didn't you think about the shame?
I did cheat. But isn't that because of you? Since I married into your Lin family, who has ever shown me any respect? Who ever treated me like a person? I am a man. I'm not a puppet slave. What's wrong with living for myself for once?
So this is what you mean by living for yourself? Tim, you make cheating sound so righteous. You're truly noble, aren't you?
Vivian, you've been in a coma so long, do you expect him to wait forever? Besides, you never fulfilled your duties as a wife. How dare you blame others?
Exactly. You've been asleep for 3 years. There's no affection left between you. My daughter was fulfilling your duties by taking care of him. Instead of being grateful, you're blaming us. How can a woman be like you?
My parents were childhood sweethearts. You were the one who forced them apart. You're the mistress who broke them up.
Tell that to my lawyer.
Vivian, you think too highly of yourself. You think after all these years with the Lins, I didn't have a backup plan?
Oh? Is that so?
I've already transferred all my shares over to Quinn. She's now the largest shareholder of the Lin Group.
At next week's shareholders meeting, I'll announce in front of all the directors that I'm the true head of the Lin family.
And another thing, your daughter's shares. We already tricked her into signing the proxy agreement. It won't be long now before you two get kicked out and end up as beggars.
Didn't you say you'd protect me and Mom? Why steal Mom's company and kick me out now?
Yvonne Lin, who do you think you are? Tim deserves all of this. Your mom is just in the way.
Are you done with the nonsense?
You?
Then we'll see at the meeting next week. I'll see who's the one getting kicked out. Now, leave with some dignity. Or I'll have security throw you out like trash.
Bah! We don't care about this dump.
Just you wait. Once we take over the Lin Group, the one kneeling and begging me will be you. Let's go.
Don't be afraid, Vonnie. Mom is here.
Mommy, they say they'll kick us out of our home. Then we'll have no home left.
It won't happen. Vonnie, Mommy promises you. At next week's shareholders meeting, Mommy will definitely expose their scheme. Don't worry, no matter what, Mommy will always protect you. Come on, let's play the piano. Pass the word down. Have legal and the notary office get ready.
Don't worry, President Lin. All the procedures have been verified. Staff are on standby, just waiting for them to walk into the trap.
Stay in touch. It's time for this show to end.
So, did those old guys at the company cave?
Don't even mention it. Those old geezers are very slippery. They're all playing dumb. Simply put, they're just watching the fight. Waiting to see the result between us and Vivian before taking sides.
What's there to be angry about? They won't transfer their shares to us, but they aren't dumb enough to help Vivian either. These old foxes are very clever. Whoever has the power and can bring them profit, they'll follow. We hold the most shares. Now, they won't go against their own interests.
That's true.
Most people in the company support us now. They've already reached out to us. Once we present the share transfer agreement and promise to double their dividends, then the remaining neutrals, who would dare not to take a side?
No matter how capable Vivian is, she can only watch helplessly as we take the lens away.
Exactly.
Once we control the lens, I'll show that bitch Vivian what she gets. I'll ruin her reputation and make her live in shame forever. She'll be begging at my feet like a dog.
Don't worry. Once we get control, I have plenty of ways to make Vivian hand over her shares. And that Yvonne Lin, I'll have her serve our Faye. Washing clothes and cooking, being a private maid for life.
We'll make this mother and daughter work like slaves for us.
Funny. You're the most important person at today's shareholders meeting. Do you remember what Mommy taught you?
I remember, don't be nervous or scared. Tell the whole truth. Never let the bad guys who stole Mom's company get away.
Vivian, what are you doing? For such an important meeting today, you brought a child along? Is this appropriate?
Exactly. If you're smart, you'll take her away now. Before she makes a scene and embarrasses us.
Funny. This isn't the place for you to be.
I'm not going with you, you liar.
What right do you have to stop my daughter?
Vivian, don't push your luck. After today, Lin Group won't have anything to do with you. If you're smart, you'll leave now to keep your dignity.
Is that so? You'll soon find out who really should leave.
Vivian, we've been planning this for 3 years. You just woke up, so how can you fight us? Don't overreach yourself.
Vivian, you have a lot of nerve. Waking up after 3 years and claiming the main seat. Even bringing a kid to cause trouble? Do you have any respect for the shareholders?
As long as I'm still chairman of Lin Group, no one else is sitting in this seat. As for Vani, she's the only legal heir to Lin Group. It's only right she attends her company's meeting.
You were in a coma for 3 years. The company's success is all thanks to Tim and me. You want to seize power right after waking up? That's just too selfish.
Stop flattering yourself. What do you mean sacrificing for the company? I think you're just lining your own pockets. Treating Lin Group as your private ATM.
Stop the baseless accusations. We've worked ourselves to the bone for 3 years. The shareholders and partners here have witnessed it.
Directors? Besides celebrating Lin Group's growth today, I have an important announcement to make. As of today, I'm officially taking over Lin Group, becoming the new head of the family. I currently hold 51% of the shares in Lin Group, making me the largest shareholder by all accounts. I am the most suitable candidate for chairman.
President Lewis's ability is obvious to everyone. In these 3 years, President Lewis literally doubled Lin Group's profits. I believe her becoming chairman is what everyone wants.
Exactly. President Lewis has sacrificed so much for the company. We support President Lewis.
President Lin just recovered. She needs to rest. At this stage, President Lewis at the helm is better for stability.
By the rules, the largest shareholder has the final say. President Lewis owns over 51%. She should be the new chairperson.
That depends on whether these shares were acquired legally.
Questioning me? My agreement papers are all in order. Vivian, tell me what's unreasonable.
You're still making trouble and spreading lies at this point? Vivian, what else can you do besides talk big?
Whether I'm making trouble? Let a professional explain.
Professional? You probably hired an actor.
Enough. Vivian, stop wasting everyone's time.
Is there evidence? Legal will show everyone the truth.
You...
Boss Zane, since both sides have their stories, let legal explain and prosener, so we can all make a judgment.
Feenet.
Directors. After verification, President Lewis's transfer has major flaws. First, the agreement signed by Miss Yvonne is not legally valid. Second, Boss Zane's transfer agreement.
Bullshit. I saw Yvonne sign it myself.
If you don't believe it, check the share structure online.
Quinn's name isn't in the share info at all.
How is this possible? Vivian, what did you do? I clearly already transferred the shares.
Funny. Show everyone what you have.
This is the real transfer agreement.
No, impossible. I saw her sign it. How could it be fake?
Everything you saw before was just a show I put on for you. In Funny's hands, there were never any real shares to transfer.
Vivian, I was wrong. Quinn forced me to do it. She told me you'd been in a coma for 3 years. She'll never wake up. She made me join her to seize the Lin Group shares. I just lost my mind for a second. I was deceived by her.
Tim, you're full of it. You were the one who begged me like a dog. Hump.
It was her 3 years ago. She used a project I did to set me up. She forged evidence saying I stole company money. She even threatened me. She said she'd send me to prison. I didn't have any choice. I couldn't go to jail.
Bullshit. You're just way too greedy. And now, don't expect me to take the fall.
Fine. Then let me ask, Vivian's accident 3 years ago, was that me forcing you to?
Tim, what nonsense are you talking? That car accident was clearly just an accident.
Shut up. Repeat what you just said, word for word.
3 years ago, that car accident. Quinn made me arrange it.
What did you say?
Honey, I really didn't want to hurt you. It was Quinn. She was whispering in my ear every day, fanning the flames, saying if you died, all the Lin's wealth would be ours, and we'd have endless money. I just wasn't thinking straight. So,
You're a total liar. You were the one who came to me. You said Vivian was in your way, and we should team up to get rid of her. And now you're turning on me?
I knew you'd try something like this. Over the last 3 years, every transfer to your offshore accounts, every forged financial report. I have it all right here.
You dare set me up? This evidence is all fake. Give me the phone! Give me the phone. You beast.
You want my daughter to go to jail, don't you? Give me the phone.
The phone. Give it to me.
President Lin, please be the judge. That break issue, it was him. He's the one who did it. And those fake accounts were all his doing. Don't let him fool you.
Exactly, President Lin. This was all Tim's idea from the start. You must see the truth. Don't let my daughter take the fall for him.
I'll say it one more time. Give me the phone.
Honey, look, I've put all the evidence together for you. Look closely at it. It really has nothing to do with me.
Once we control the Lins, I'll show Vivian what she's got coming. I'll ruin her. She'll never show her face again. She'll be begging at our feet like a dog. By then, we'll watch that mother and daughter work for us like slaves. Haha.
Quinn, you heartless woman. You plotted and schemed against me, and I can take it, but you actually dare to target my daughter? You deserve to die. This is truly heartless. How dare you do something so treacherous? Heavens won't forgive you. The company's great prospects were all ruined by a rotten apple like you.
President Lin, I was wrong. I confess everything. It's Tim. He seduced me. He said if I helped him, he could make me the chairman. I was just confused for a moment. I fell for his trap.
President Lin, I have, for the Lin family, dedicated so many years. My hard work counts even without credit. For the sake of our old bond, please spare me and my daughter this once. From now on, I will discipline her strictly and let her atone properly.
Seduced? Deceived? Transferring company assets to overseas accounts is called being deceived? The recording clearly says making my daughter be your daughter's servant is also called being deceived?
No, that's not it. It was him. He forced me to say all those words. Those transfers, he threatened me. He said if I didn't listen, he'd ruin my reputation. I was just confused for a moment and fell for his trap.
Quinn, even now, you're still pushing the blame on me? Back then, who guaranteed that even if Vivian woke up, she wouldn't escape your grasp? You even said you had plenty of ways to make her shut up.
Enough.
President Lin, I truly learned my lesson. Please spare me this once.
Take them away. Once the legal evidence chain is complete, hand them to the authorities immediately. Never give them the chance to harm anyone again.
Security.
You can't be this heartless. I've done so much for the Lin family. What you're doing now will bring divine retribution.
President Lin, following the law, is showing you the utmost mercy. Directors, I want to expose a more serious fact. Quinn, over these 3 years, not only embezzled funds, forged documents, even targeted the Lin Group's aid program. She forged donation lists and receipts, taking money meant for over 200 grants for needy students, and transferred it all into her private account.
How could I touch education project funds? That's the group's most important charity project. I see. You see the tide turning? So you're blaming everything on me alone.
Here's the transfer record. Look, she instructed me to send 500,000 inches aid to Watching Construction's account. And this company is actually controlled by her, a shell company.
Quinn, embezzlement is unforgivable, but you dared to ruin the children's hope. Someone so heartless isn't worth wasting time on. Turn her over to the police now. Submit all evidence together.
Vivian, you can't arrest us. Quinn, she is your sister.
Mom, what are you saying?
I'm not lying. Back then, your father and I loved each other. If her mother hadn't forced her way into the Lin family, I would be Mrs. Lin. Before he died, he promised to give us our rightful place. But once he died, the Lin family treated me like a servant. In the Lin family, I endured this for 30 years. 30 years just waiting for her to take back what's ours, things that should have been hers.
What did you say?
Li Shuying, after all these years, the lies you've spun should end now.
Dad. Mom? Why are you here?
Zheng Hong.
Back then, I saw you with your daughter begging on the streets. I kindly took you in. I never expected you'd bite the hand that fed you, not only faking my illegitimate daughter, but trying to steal my daughter's business. This is the official report from the forensic department, proving that Quinn, with me and the Lin family, has no blood relation. Vivian, all these years, Dad has failed you. You've suffered so much.
Send them to the authorities. Justice will be served.
What a sin! What a sin!
Vivian, I really know I was wrong. Before, I did cover for her. But that money never went through my hands. Never even touched that aid fund. Vivian, for the sake of our marriage, give me another chance.
Our marriage? When you faked the accident, behind my back, to find a mistress. When you were booking rooms, did you care about our marriage? Investigate him immediately. For evidence of asset transfers, try him along with Quinn. He must pay the legal price he deserves.
Yvette, Yvonne, please beg for mercy for Daddy. Okay, Yvonne? Daddy promises. Daddy will turn over a new leaf and never do this again. Yvonne, you don't want to see Daddy go to jail, do you?
I don't want to. You almost killed Mommy. You're a bad man.
Yvonne, Daddy isn't.
You're not my daddy. My daddy would never hurt Mommy. I hate you.
Did you hear that? Even a child can see through your true colors. Tim, you really should pay the price for what you've done.
It's over. Everything's over. Yvonne, Vivian, please give me one more chance.
It's over. It's all over.
Mommy. Uncles, I have a wish.
Tell me.
I want to start a support fund. So kids without parents' love, or those who are bullied, I can feel some warmth.
Good. Then we'll call this plan. It'll be named Yvonne's Heartwarming Project, funded by the group, and partnering with charities. Let's help more children in need, okay?
Yeah.
This is a great proposal. It shows corporate social responsibility and gives children the hope. I fully support this.
Anyone connected to Quinn has been dismissed. Across 12 departments, 19 people in total. The finance and audit departments have completed the review of the past 3 years' accounts. All issues are being addressed promptly.
Notify all employees. There's a reorganization meeting tomorrow. Reiterate the company rules. From now on, anyone who dares to cross the line will be severely punished.
Understood. Also, the startup funds for the Yvonne Warmth project are ready. The charity partners have also been finalized.
Very good.
Mommy. Is Daddy not coming back?
Your daddy needs time to reflect on his mistakes. When he truly understands how to be an upright person, maybe you'll see him again. For now, let's believe that time changes everything, okay?
Mommy, how will you always be with me?
Of course I will. Like the moon, watching over the night sky. And the new sprouts. Mommy will always be here, forever, watching over my little Yvonne. No matter what happens, Mommy will always be your strongest support. Look! This book, Grandma left for me. Now I'll read it to my little Yvonne, okay? No matter how fierce the storm, the lighthouse is always lit, guiding every ship on its way home. Sleep now. I'll always be your lighthouse.